What is up, fellow nerds, and welcome back to the Dapper Snapper Gaming channel. Now today we are back. We are back and better than ever. I think we have been gone for a week and we have been working on some really cool stuff. So first of all, if you haven't noticed, we have a new logo right here. So we have rebranded No More Dog. I'm so sorry. But our dog lives on right there in the background. You can see him right there. He'll probably soon be replaced back there too, but you know what? He's going to stick around for just a little bit longer here on Showdown. But for now, yeah, that's our new logo, and I'm really excited about that. We also have our new banner, which is pretty cool. I'm excited about that as well. It has, of course, a game on there that I haven't played yet on the channel, but I plan to play very soon. So I hope you guys are excited to see some gameplay for that. And yeah, we're back with competitive decks. So if you haven't seen competitive decks before, basically what it is we go through, we're going through every single Pokemon that is competitively viable, kind of, within Sword and Shield, all of the new boys and all the returning boys with Pokemon Home. And we're talking about how to use them, like what's a good moveset for it, good item, good nature, good everything. And that's basically what these are, so that you can go out there and do good work with them in Wi-Fi battles and that sort of thing, which, speaking of which, we will be back with a Wi-Fi battle on Wednesday, and that will be with Facecam. So I hope you guys are excited for that. I have made a really neat layout for that, and that will all be revealed on Wednesday. So I hope you guys are looking forward to it. So before we get into talking about Copperajah, I know that we've been in intro for a little while, but make sure to leave a like on the video and make sure to subscribe if you are new. We are growing, and you know, I hope that you'll jump on that train. So it's really cool. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Copperajah is what we're talking about today. Now, Copperajah is a mon that I really feel like I should have used earlier, because I really like this mon. I love its design. I think it's got a decent move pool, and it's got a cool ability with heavy metal. It works well with its move set. It does cool stuff. It does really cool stuff. So we're going to go ahead and talk about its stats and then its moves and so on. So base 122 HP, 130 attack, very good stats. That is where this thing stands out. It is somewhat bulky with the 122 HP, and it hits pretty darn hard on the physical attacking side with 130 attack. So we're going to try to make the most of that with a life orb set with heavy metal. Now, heavy metal doubles your weight, and this mon being decently heavy already, and it gets 2 weight-based moves in Heavy Slam and Heat Crash. Now, why are these better now than they've ever been? Because there's no Dynamax. Dynamax was a mechanic that skipped anything that was weight-based. If you used a weight-based attack, it just wouldn't work. And so Copperajah kind of, you know, it struggled to do anything because, you know, you can't hit anything that's Dynamaxed. So now you no longer have to worry about that. You just kind of go ahead and click that button, whatever you think is going to be super effective or whatever you need to do. Heavy Slam is most of the time with heavy metal going to be at max power, which is, I believe, 120, and same thing with Heat Crash. And yeah, that's basically the gist of this set. I mean, Earthquake is there for coverage because Earthquake is just one of the best moves in the game. And then we have Stealth Rocks to allow this thing to set up hazards. So this thing is, you know, it is able to do multiple things, and it is able to do them well. So it is running a life orb, and that way it can set up some hazards and still do damage. It's pretty cool. So max HP, almost max HP, just to make sure we have that odd number for Stealth Rocks, and then max attack Adamant. So the next set we're going to look at is what you would run in Trick Room. And now the reason that we're running this more offensive set is because once you're in Trick Room, you're not really as worried about taking the hits. Now you're still going to run HP because there's no reason to run it in anything else, but we're going to run Min Speed on it, assuming that you can get it with a Zero IV Ditto. And then you're going to run Zen Headbutt on this. The reason we have Zen Headbutt on this is for the flinch chance, since you are assumed going to be faster under Trick Room. And then Power Whip, of course, helps you to hit water types that you wouldn't otherwise be able to hit. And we still have Heavy Slam for the stab and Heat Crash. And we still have Life Orb here just in case you want to be able to switch moves. You can just as easily run a Choice Band, and I think that would work just as well on a set like this. And you could even run Choice Banded, you know, without running it in Trick Room if you wanted to. Just be aware, you know, you're gonna have to take a hit because this thing is base 30. The next set we're going to look at is Assault Vest. Now this thing does, it doesn't take hits very well, at least because of its defenses being only 69. But with an Assault Vest, you start to see that get patched up a little bit, and it can start taking a surprising amount of special hits. So we're still going to run the same moves as the last set, except no Zen Headbutt because there's no flinch chance. Again, you could change that out if you wanted to run it on a Trick Room team, but I'm just showing you that Play Rough is another option. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of this set. We're going to go ahead and look at what a Life Orb set with Sheer Force would look like. Now the thing about Sheer Force is, first of all, Sheer Force isn't going to be as good as Heavy Metal because most of the time, at least with Heavy Metal, Iron Head with the Sheer Force boost is going to be weaker than the Heavy Slam is going to be. But, this gives you a consistent base power damage. So what Sheer Force does is it takes any attack that has secondary effects and it multiplies them by 1.3. Now this is different than what it used to do. It used to take it based on the percentage chance that the secondary effect was to happen, but it having 1.3 times is good because most of the time things were lower than 3 times, so a 30%. Most of the time it was lower than that, so this helps it out a lot. And then it actually, any move that is affected by this, the Life Orb doesn't do damage to you, which is pretty cool as well. So Earthquake doesn't have a secondary effect, so the Life Orb is going to do damage to you. However, Rock Slide has a chance to flinch, so it will get boosted by the Sheer Force. You will not have the chance to flinch, and you will not take damage from Life Orb. Same with Iron Head has a chance to flinch, same thing. It'll just get boosted, and then you won't take damage from Life Orb. So this gives you another option as well. You won't always take damage from the Life Orb, which is pretty neat. So I think it's a pretty cool set as well, but I don't think it's as good as the Heavy Metal set. Just wanted to show it to you. And our last set is going to be Rest, Sleep Talk, Curse, Heavy Slam. I don't think this set is that bad, but it is going to be our meme for the day. Rest and Sleep Talk is kind of, not the best set in the world. But with Curse, I mean, this thing doesn't care about its speed because, base 30. And all you're doing is boosting your attack and defense. So we're running a fully specially defensive set, and we're going to be boosting our attack and defense in order to cover all of that. So I don't think this set's that bad. I think it's a pretty cool, interesting option for you to run, and who knows, I may try to feature this on the channel eventually. But, Curse is nice because you do get the defense boost. A lot of the metagame is very physically based, and so a lot of physical attackers aren't going to be able to kill this thing. This thing is pure steel type, so it doesn't have any four times weaknesses, which is pretty awesome. And steel doesn't have anything that there's no immunities to steel, so that's pretty cool. We have the Heavy Metal as well to help boost the Heavy Slam's power. So yeah, that is going to be all for today's episode of Competitive Decks. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So the rest of this week, we are doing a Wi-Fi battle on Wednesday, and I hope you are excited for that. We are bringing back a guest that has not been on in a while, and he requested a battle with me. And we're just going to have to see where it goes. I got a little bit of a meme team for you for Wednesday. And then Friday, we're going to be doing Meme GC, of course. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. We're going to be using a really strong team, actually, for once, because I want to win. And we're going to see if I can't pull some wins out of my butt. We'll just have to see. And then Saturday's our variety day, so you'll just have to see what's coming on Saturday. So anyway, guys, until next time, I'll see you later. I hope you're out there staying safe and having a good day. Anyway, till then, bye-bye.